excited you're here.
Oh,
I've been a fan for so long, but this is like one of the coolest shows ever because it's like so many genres in one. So I have to tell you though, you've been a part of so many great films. Like, what do you get noticed for? Like when you go somewhere, what do people like, talk about most?
Yeah. Well, it's a nice variety. I've got people who love the horror, the Conjuring, Haunting.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
And Mystic Pizza, of course.
Yeah,
has stood the test. Oh,
I think that's the first time I saw it.
Oh, yes. Yeah. So, yes, we see a Mystic Pizza people in the audience.
Yes,
And it's lovely, and I've done independent, so I have it's very democratic.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's a sign of a great career, I think.
I love it.
When people point out different things.
That's right. And and lots of different characters, lots of different people.
How does one, how do you describe this show when you're in an interview? Like, it is, because people will be like, oh, okay, you watched the whole season 2 in like 2 nights. And I was like, yeah, I didn't have kids, so I had time. And so I watched it in 2 nights. And I watched all of it, and I love it so much. But when someone asks me what it's about, I'm like, huh. It's the hardest thing to describe because a lot's going on. And it's kind of what you take from it, I feel like.
Yeah, I know. I was actually asking for some help in describing it because, like you're saying, like when a show is so great and so many things, it's like, yeah, but I have to describe it.
It's like a drama?
It's a Western. It's a Western and sci-fi. But it has something for everybody. It's emotional.
Yeah.
It's surreal, but it's grounded in reality. Layered, great, and really good acting, I think.
Great acting.
Yeah.
Everyone. There is not a weak link.
There is, I said, not a loose cog in the whole bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. How did you have to do like cowboy camp to prep for this?
I did some cowboy camp.
Are you good at cowboy camp?
They said I was. Yeah.
I'm a bigger
like the
fan.
Cowboys were like,
I love it.
You gotta, and I know
You
I
went
was
over
like,
at City Slickers. Okay.
I know.
like it. Oh my God, isn't it wonderful just to be, I have a ranch in Montana. I love it so much.
So this is what you must be looking at, right?
Yeah, well, I don't get on, I'm on horse powered because I bent my tailbone years ago and I don't do horses anymore. But I love being out there, just being in nature. It's so beautiful. It's epic looking.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, I heard.
And you have like the Tetons, I feel like I've seen like in the,
Well, that's a CGI.
Oh, okay.
We're not.
But it is the Tetons, I think.
It takes place in the Tetons.
Yeah, okay.
But we're filming in New Mexico. I hate to break the spell, but but it's New Mexico.
Oh, well, New Mexico is wonderful.
Oh, yeah. And it looks like Utah. And then they just put the Tetons in a little later.
Yeah. Oh, my God. What did you do at cowboy camp?
Oh, boy. Well, I progressed pretty fast. So they had me, well, they have a little guy on a scooter and then a little fake calf running behind it, and then you
were roping this?
Yeah, roping it and catching the calf by the horn. I know, I was like, wow, it's happening.
I can't even do this properly.
Well, it took some time, but then I got a real cow, and I got it, and I was like, well, this is a handy thing to have. You never know.
Yeah. Just reel them in, whoever you want.
You just don't know. You want to have a lot of things in the back pocket.
That's pretty hot that you can do that.
I know. I was like...
I've tried. I was inebriated, but I did try once on my ranch, and it didn't go well. I, like, roped myself. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But I love me, so I got to catch.
Okay.
But we have to do a short break. Okay. Outer Range Season 2 is now on Prime Video. You have to see it. Wait, before we go, I have to ask this question. I forgot. If there was the black hole, like in life, you didn't have kids, because I asked people this, and it doesn't look like just a well you're going to die in, if you jump, and it looks mysterious like that, would you have done it like at the age of 21? Would you have jumped in just to see?
No.
What?
No, I wouldn't have. Well, now I would call 4 different types of scientists and just get them on it. And I would.
Oh, you're a planner. Okay.
A planner, but also like this is above me. This is above my skill level.
Yeah.
And I don't want to mess with it because it's powerful stuff. You would mess with it.
I'm an idiot.
No.
I'd have been like, oh, it's like fun. Like it's like what's on the other side.
I'm just afraid I wouldn't get back or something bad would happen. And
I know that's why I said when you're like 20 or 21, you're stupid. You're just a little ignorant. Then you don't think things through.
If I was 21, I probably would have jumped in.
Yeah, I would have.
But today I wouldn't, because we have kids.
I would never leave my kids.
No.
But it's just an interesting concept, like to ask people, like, would you? It's like, would you live forever? Would you? Those bigger questions. Yeah.
Well, time travel. Would you time travel? Yeah, I think I would. But a black hole feels like a void.
I think as a woman, I'd only go to the future. Yeah.
Honey, right?
I don't think the past was great for us.
I know. I only said I wanted to go back to like Homo sapiens, like way at the beginning. Like maybe, because then we were like, what are you? What are you?
Yeah.
We don't even know. You don't scare me yet.
And you would seem like a god with all your knowledge. That seems like a smart move. Watch me make fire.
Yeah, right.
I'm incredible.